Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Today, we're keeping it all here in the AFC South, between the Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Houston. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hey, smash, ready, go!
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. They're taking a shot on this first play. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that gives them 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
1st and goal. Here's Taylor. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line. And the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Need better results here on 2nd and goal from the 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He's got it. It's in close. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 6-0 lead right away. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. And he'd already matched the career best of Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes at 50 passing touchdowns. That score now makes him only the 2nd quarterback to reach 51 in 1 year. And leaves just one man ahead of him, Peyton Manning, and his single-season mark of 55. This one is up and good. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Rigoberto Sanchez.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And this manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, let's go. 118, outside.
Shotgun now, first round. Completes it downfield to Kirk. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stopped quickly. Catch moves them to the 48.
That's
A
good.
19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. From the gun, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Another try following the sack. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He puts everything behind this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. And no luck on his first look of the game. And that brings up 4th and long. The Texans set to punt. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
65, ready.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Ready, set.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go.
Now Richardson to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
70, 70,
Richardson on 3rd. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Come on. Hit. 70. Go.
On the ground, DJ Giddens gets it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Get it.
Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Cougar 19.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. He lets one fly deep downfield. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts pull out in front further, 13-zip.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Trujillo tacks on the extra point. And the Colts drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Texans nothing. Rigoberto Sanchez.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's 2nd and 11. He throws deep to the left side. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
And 11.
Not a bad first look for him in the this contest, and I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long. To the air, Stroud. Into the hands of Dell. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
12 yards.
It's a gain of 12 there.
That's good.
And it sets up a Houston first.
Down.
And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
1st and 10, around to Mixon. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
All right. Tony.
Stroud from the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Jake, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Stroud throwing here on first. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. We have a timeout now for somebody shaken up on the previous play, and as they work on him, his teammates hoping this doesn't keep him out of the postseason. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
On 18. That's it.
Looking to throw. Stroud. Collins got it left side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. Again, Stroud. He put everything he had into this one. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Tommy Townsend on to punt. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
At their own 22-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Putting a receiver in motion. First down throw here from Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call. The receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
On the jump.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
On the ready.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Go. Cowboy. Ready.
Into the pistol, it's Giddens. Blast through midfield. Has a hole left, room to run. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 20-zip lead. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts push their lead at 21-zip already. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. The Colts have taken the early lead. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. Dropped by the first guys he met. No gain on that first down run.
Taken down right.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. Searches from the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Try and get it to Nico Collins. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
18. What's that?
Back to throw. Stroud. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Takes it in at the 26. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Come on, come on. Hit. Cougar 19.
We start on the ground. Taylor can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready.
They take the handoff. Now Richardson. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Let's go now. Ready, ready.
This is Giddens. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that 1st down run.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. From the 41. Cut on left. And he's taken down at the 30. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ready.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Third. Step.
Taylor now up the middle. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Go.
From the 28. Finds him over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First down, Indianapolis.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Now carry by Giddens. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up second down.
A gain of 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Here's Taylor from the pistol. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of inch as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Go.
Richardson. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. 4th down coming up. Now Maddox Trujillo on to attempt to knock this through for the Colts. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. It sails right through. A beautifully placed football.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, Stroud. Well, right side hauled in by Collins. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Ready.
2nd and 4. On target, he's back Joe Mixon. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first.
First down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Taking a deep shot here. That's grabbed inside the 30. How about a big hit of 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
That's another Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Texans pushing for a late spark before halftime. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
18.
Mixon will not get past the line. He's held up at 4. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Mixon again. He's backed up again as they stop him for another loss.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Third and goal now from the 6 after that last play. Here's Brown now. Catch is made in close. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans chop some of the lead off before the half. Nico Collins with the touchdown. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Fairbairn connects out the extra point. And the Texans pull a little closer. It's a 17-point game now.
Texans 7. Fairbairn ready to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Come on. Hey, let's go.
Richardson on 1st and 10. He puts a mirror under it deep down the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Let's go. Pass to 60. Pass to 60. Ready.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. He's going to get caught by Tyler Warren. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Bronco 80.
From the gun, Taylor. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Liking 18.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Finds him on the crossing route. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Hot 70, hot 70.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Trying to find Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And that'll bring up second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Now Richardson to throw. On the move, headed right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Ready?
Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard.
Go! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! 70 Lions! Ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. To throw, Richardson. And he hauls in the interception. And the Texans take the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. Outside.
The half's going to begin with a mix and run. He's stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
All right. 18.
Shotgun now, first round. Well secured by Jaden Higgins. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
On the quick, right?
Tried to throw on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And in a blitz, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
Gain of 10 yards.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he'll bowl him his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. He was trying to find Christian Kirk there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Stroud now on 3rd. Got his man. This is Noel. And he's taken down at the 30. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
All right.
They'll run. It's Pierce. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. To the air, Stroud. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
118.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And the gap closes to 14 points.
I would imagine, Kate, that they hope that's the spark that starts a second-half inferno of a comeback. Could scarcely afford to come away empty-handed with points on that opening drive, and they didn't.
Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
They fake the handoff. Now Richardson. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Ready. Let go.
Running in here with Giddens. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
The loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Has it in close. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts make it a 3-possession game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one. More than likely for more games to come.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 27-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. Launches one deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. And it sets up 2nd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Oh, hey. 18. What's up?
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off Zaire Franklin. And the Colts take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Fields this one at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
19 tackles. 18.
From the gun, Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Nico Collins, the intended target. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You've got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
The Colts Over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, first and 10.
Let's go now. Check go.
Here with Giddens. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Here's Giddens. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
You know how we hear about teams that quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
Here we go. 19, 18.
Pistol now for Jones. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
A loss of 5 yards. 3 and out.
The Colts ready for the punt. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Ooh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
All right.
Stroud off the play fake. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
First and 10.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go. Let's go. I got it. 118. What's that?
First down, Stroud. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Back to the air they go on second. Stroud. Short pass brought in. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud again. Into the hands of Dell. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. Has a lane inside the 35. And he takes this all the way down to the 24-yard line. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Stroud. Gets him on the in route. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It's a gain of 11. That's another H-down.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's the Texans with the football and a chance to do a little window dressing here in the fourth. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Off the play action. Here's Stroud. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans putting up points in a game decided. Tank Dell the touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Going after is up and through. And the Texans cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
Texans 17.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Right up the gut. Drop flat. First guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. First throw for the backup now. Stand by the running back here. It's DJ Giddens. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They pick up 20 yards there. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down. Herbert straight ahead. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
He's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand if thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
Let's go. Grab ball leading.
pistol. It's Giddens. And that's not what the offense signed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
He's got it. Complete to Downs. He gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of it as they get set for 3rd and 6.
18 Cardinal, 18.
This is Giddens. And he's able to get this down to the 13. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly, but he sure made that one look routine.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Trying an inside give to Herbert. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Now carried by Giddens. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Colts moments away from win number 12. The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. And they're going to come up and take a knee on 4th down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun now, 1st round. Collins got it left side. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. It's a pickup of 11. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Here we go. Motion.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Completes, dialing up Collins again. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Again, Stroud. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40.
13 yards.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. It gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. With enough time, it's almost inevitable. He'll find enough space for a completion.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
All right.
Here he is on third and long. This connects with Higgins. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. The drive picks up here, first and 10.
First down. First and 10.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Juju Brents with a pick. He's off to the races. Reaches the 40. And the Colts see the return go out of bounds. And that is how this game's going to end. So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. Well, we talked about it throughout this contest, Brock. They were already into the playoffs when this one kicked off, but now they're going in with a little extra momentum.
Yeah, momentum, confidence, belief,
Yep.
Whatever you want to throw into that recipe. But bottom line, you want to be playing your best football when it matters the most, and they did today.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners, as we'll see you next time from Houston.